And here we are today. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce the first speaker of the evening, John's younger brother, David.
Hello, everyone. Hi. So I'm the first one. I wasn't expecting it to be so quick, but suddenly I'm here. But I'm really... Can you all hear me? I'll stand like a little more over here. Sure, why not? Yes. So anyway, what I am going to be talking about is my relationship with my older brother, John. It has been a long journey to this point, and to kind of come up with inspiration for this speech, I went through one of our cupboards and picked out a whole bunch of photo albums and was going through, thinking about all the great times, and I was like, were there any great times? I'm not sure. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing is I thought I'd share some of those photos with you and tell a little bit of a story as I'm actually doing my best man speech. So this is me and John 30 years ago, 3 decades ago, which is kind of crazy. And in a funny way, my whole life has been building up to this very moment. And I don't mean that in a good way. I mean, literally 100% of my life, I have known John, and I've been waiting for a captive audience to share all of his secrets. So I'm excited. And some of you may be like, why, David? I mean, you look so cute together. Why would you want to do that to him? But this photo's deceiving. I thought I'd pick another one, which may have another implications. And yes, look how adorable we are. You know, 2 kids with their father. But when you zoom in, you can really see. You can see the truth. You can see that look on his face. Behind that innocent smile, there is a mischievous devil, and the closest, easiest, and look how adorable, like, to inflict upon was myself. But then I realized I was actually in a really unique position. Having spent the last 100% of my life dealing with John, I realized I can provide advice to Bavani as she embarks on the next 100% of her life dealing with John. So I thought, okay, what I'll do is I will come up with top secret survival tips for how to deal with John Benjamin. And there's going to be 3. Please bear with me. So number 1, you have to manage his sensitivity. He's a sensitive guy. You may not really understand what I mean, so I thought I'd put up an exhibit. As you can see, in a party, everyone's having a great time, but there's someone that's just, you know, he's not feeling it. He's got so many thoughts, so many emotions. And you may think, like, you know what I should do? I should go up to talk to that guy. I should, like, listen to him, engage with him, you know, hear out his problems. That's a rookie mistake. What you actually need to do with John, what we've learned, is you just feed him. Just keep giving him food. At some point, he's going to pass out. And then he'll wake up and he'll be super, super happy afterwards. So, pro tip, Bavani. Second, trust no one. That sounds intense, I know. And I'll explain what I mean by showing a piece of communication that I had with someone very close to me, which was my mother. So I'll read it out to you because I know some of you, I mean, my mom didn't bring her reading glasses, so so it goes, hi, Mom, this is me being like, sending huge happy birthday wishes from the US. And then I received this response being like, be quiet, we never loved you, and John has always been our favorite. Regards, Mom. And so, of course, I'm shocked. This is a huge revelation. But then, of course, I find out, oh, the previous message was sent by John. We love you very much. But this is not the first isolated incident that's happened. Another such instance, you know. I'm like, hey, Mom, you know, my flight's arriving from Christchurch. Can you pick me up at the airport at this time? And then the response is, you're useless. We will get our real son, John, to pick you up tonight. I hope he remembers, because we often tell our friends we found you in a dumpster. Love, Mommy. So, Bavani, if you're ever, like, not sure... Yeah, if you're not sure, yeah, I can be a good person to call, but also just trust your gut and blame John. It's like a solid strategy. And the third is the lie detector. I'm sure every couple out there has had some instances where you're like, is my partner lying to me? I'm not so sure. But luckily, in the archives, I managed to find the photo of John knowingly engaging in his first lie or something like that. So here it is. Yes. So my mom tells me this is from his first birthday party. And you should notice two things. One is he's wearing a woolen jersey in India, which is like, why are you doing that? And apparently it's because my dad would send these beautiful clothes from New Zealand, which happened to be wool, and to kind of like prove to his father that, he was, well, actually, for my mum, basically, to prove to him, he was wearing this woolen stuff in the middle of India, so that's the first lie. The second is, at this very moment, he stole a piece of birthday cake, which he wasn't allowed to. And so if we zoom in, Bavani, this is the face that you need to look for. Eyes darting left and right, a hint of fear. That's how you can tell. Anyway, in all seriousness, yes, my brother is a little bit of he's a little mischievous, but at the same time, I also want to say, he's a little mischievous. He also, for my birthday, once bought me a toothbrush. But at the same time, he's also the first person that taught me how to play Nintendo. He also has kept me company through hours of Survivor episodes. And he's also the person who will forever be 5 years ahead of me, teaching me how to be a better boy, and then student, and then, brother, eventually man. And in the future, he'll teach me how to be a better father. But don't get excited, parents. But at some point, he will do that too. But I want to say that these two are such a strong couple. I wish you could have seen their journey. They've overcome so much. Distance has kept them apart for most of their relationship, but they've stayed committed to each other and strong. And I would love to raise a glass. Is that a thing we can do now? Yes? No? Well, yes, we can. I would like to raise a glass to... Oh, I can take this one. To John and Bavani, may you have a long, happy, fruitful, and empowered life. Thank you. I'll pass it back to our wonderful MCs.